Happy pilot season, everybody. April Fool's was yesterday. With all honesty, as slow as things have been, this career does feel like a joke sometimes. That being said, believe it or not, pilot season used to be a real thing. Now, you all know how much I love a good research session, any excuse at all to spiral into casting data and industry reports. So naturally, I had to put my doing research music on and get into it. What we're covering today, the history of pilot season and why it even existed, the biggest shifts in casting trends in the past 10 years, what this means for actors now and how to actually book roles today, now, in the 2020s, in the roaring 20s. So let's get into it. The golden era of pilot season, 1950s to 2015-ish. We got to go all the way back to the 1950s. The three major networks, ABC, CBS, and NBC, dominated TV. The entire TV schedule revolved around advertisers setting their budgets in May at upfronts. You may be asking yourself, what the heck is an upfront? Let me tell you. We're going to go over here to Wikipedia. In the television industry, an upfront is a gathering at the start of an important advertising sales period held by television network executives and attended by major advertisers and the media. It is so named because of its main purpose, to allow marketers to buy television commercial airtime upfront or several months before the television season begins. The first upfront presentation was made by ABC in 1962 in an attempt to find out how advertisers felt about the network's new shows. It's really good to do this research to understand how things got started, because we forget oftentimes what a business this is. The TV shows are all about getting people to turn the television on to catch a commercial. The advertisers are paying millions for their commercials to air during popular shows. That's what this is all about. Keep that in mind. It's all about the money. So between 2005 and 2015, TV pilot season was at its absolute peak. According to Film LA, networks were greenlighting anywhere from 90 to over 200 pilots per year, with 2014 hitting a record-breaking 203 pilots in one cycle. You hear that? Up to 200 chances a year for actors to book a series. Man, that decade was stacked with opportunity. Really the golden era of pilot season before the streaming shift took hold. That's why when you talk to actors who worked previous to 2020, you hear about people, maybe they live in New York, they live in Chicago. You're like, oh, I have a friend, I'm gonna stay on their couch and I'm just gonna crash some auditions. Goodness, what a time before self-tapes. I can't even imagine doing that. And some people were successful at this. Isn't that amazing? So pilot season in general is from January to April. The casting process back then, tons of in-person auditions, just tons and tons of them. Auditions were coming out of your ears. There was really no such thing as self-tape. Sometimes they would actually mail a VHS tape or a DVD, if it was early 2000s, of their self-tape. But that would be kind of frowned upon. You want to be in person. There would be multiple rounds of callbacks. You would go in person for the network tests, callbacks, chemistry reads, all of that. Nowadays, they do everything online. I've done chemistry reads online, and I don't know how they can tell that you have good chemistry if you're not in person. You received your contract before booking. I believe this is still commonplace today. You had to sign a 7-year contract to secure yourself for the role before you did your final test. There would be 2 or 3 of you going for the same role, doing a test, sign the contract on set that day. You don't get it in advance. So the reason why it's very good that we do have the union, because the union standardizes a lot of this. I'm sure there's some kind of negotiation ahead of time your agent can do about the fee, but ultimately you have to abide by SAG guidelines. The contract should be fairly standard. How do actors book roles now? Number one, and I guess this is obvious, self-tape and Zoom auditions are dominating. 90% of auditions are self-tape. Make sure that your self-tapes are meeting that professional industry standard. You have a nice clean background, you have good lighting, you have a good microphone, you have a good camera that we can see and hear you. That's number one. Number two, casting is year round. That gives you a lot more opportunities. It's not just January to April. Keep your materials fresh. Make sure every year, every 6 months, make sure that your headshots look like you. Make sure your reels, clips, websites, Actors Access, Backstage, casting networks, whatever you're using, that everything is up to date and ready to go. You don't know at a moment's notice when you're gonna get that opportunity. You wanna have all your materials there. You can play the ukulele, get a video up if you play the ukulele today. Your next audition could come at any. Number 3, relationships matter. Callbacks are rare and CDs are relying on who they know now more than ever. So you have to make those connections. Go to as many in-person auditions that you can. If there's an option to go in person and meet a casting director, maybe they've been calling you in for a few years, you haven't met them face-to-face, go and choose that in-person option every once in a while. Also, casting director workshops and follow these people on social media and connect with them. Be genuine. Instagram is a great way for you to maintain industry relationships. Self-submitting is also very important. You need to be extremely aggressive self-submitting. Quick break. Why haven't you guys read my Jumpstart Your Acting Career on a Budget ebook? Stop right now. Stop this video right now. Stop it. Go to my website, www.whitneymac-joseph.com/the NYC Actors Guide. It is free, okay? You'll get my free Actors Toolkit, which is going to include the Jumpstart Your Acting Career on a Budget ebook. Just read the book and start. You know you want to get going. Just start. It's also going to include a Trello board template for your audition tracking, vision board template, which is going to help you with all of your goal setting for the year. It's spring now. Quarter one is done. It's quarter two. If you have goals and things you want to work on, it's time to get going. You can also book a coaching session with me if you would like some personalized guidance. I'm always here for you. So go ahead and download the book now. The link is in the description. All right, back to our current video about pilots. How to win in this new era, this new roaring 20s. My key takeaways are forget the old rules. Pilot season is gone, baby. It's gone, okay? What little remnants are left behind, we'll never know. Let's move forward. Remember, self-tapes are your first impression. Make sure that they are professional, that your performance is excellent. You can even throw in a thank you note to the director or the casting director to try to establish a relationship. If they keep calling you back in, that's a win. Casting is year-round, so as Will Smith would say, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Are you curious about what casting directors are really looking for? You want to get inside their head and learn more about them? Okay, then you need to watch this video next. It's a really good one, just saying. Thanks for watching, bye.